So there's a bunch new familiars that are going to be added in Anime Vanguards, and these familiars have been highly requested for a while now, so them actually getting added is quite exciting. So without further ado, let's get started for today's video. By the way guys, our ultimate goal is to get to 100k subscribers, a goal that is ultimately impossible without the support of you, the viewers. So if you want to help us reach this goal, please don't forget to click that like and subscribe button. Alrighty, so basically there's a bunch new familiars that are going to get added. We already have one right now, that being the Warrior of Sound. If you click the shop right here, you can actually get Tengen Smoke Bomb. Now this is pretty interesting, and there's already been showcases of it. I haven't made one because honestly Tengen for me is not very interesting, so I didn't really want to make a video about it. He seems like a unit that you would most likely use just for support, which is very interesting. But that is not where the familiars end, because recently in the game polls of Anime Vanguard, we could actually see that some units have also been, well, voted to get a familiar. So Obito actually was voted right here. So Valentine, Obito, Chahin, Sasuke, Johnny, Gyro, Archer, Medusa. Obito won this by a mile. So it's very likely that Obito will be getting a Vanguard familiar as well. And then this one right here at the bottom, Gilgamesh won, and it wasn't even close. And then because he won, it's very nice. And then Rojita is didn't win, but it's very highly that Rojita will win or get his own Vanguard familiar because of kind of how far down he is in the meta right now. So yeah, but the most likely one that we're going to be getting is actually Obito Awakened, and then Rojita Super Force. So these are the ones that are Obito Awakened, Gilgamesh, Rojita. These are the ones that are very likely that we're going to be getting. Now, if you're going to be asking me, it's not in the calendar, bro. So, I mean, how can you assure that it's going to be releasing in update 8.5? Oh, sorry, 8.5. And the reason why I'm pretty sure, not really sure, but quite certain that it's going to be added in update 8.5 is because if you watch my video about the stage, it was basically confirmed in update 8.5 stage that update 9 will take quite a while. And the reason for this is mainly because update 9 is going to have 14 units. And apart from having 14 units, they will also need to remodel a bunch of units, specifically the JJK characters. Now, the JJK characters, there's Gojo, there's Sukuna, there's Tengen, there's Nobara, Choso, Todo, Toji. And then not only that, there's also the map and the enemies that was in the JJK. So they're basically doing 2 updates at once. And it's going to take a hot minute for them to be able to release the update 8.5, update 9 units themselves, which is the anniversary units, and then also the JJK units. And then, yeah, that's basically going to take a while, maybe a month and a half or something like that. So basically what they're going to be doing in order to keep us waiting is give us a lot of events. So we have right now, Elemental Confluence, which is very good for rerolls. Nornish Police, very good for rerolls as well. You can only do this once. And then now also Warrior of Sound, which is very nice. Warrior of Sound can either give you late rerolls or Tengen Smoke Bomb, which is pretty cool. Now, it's most likely going to be more of these in the way, which is very nice. Not just for familiars, but likely for also events, because they can add these events like in the middle of an update, which is, I mean, it's not very hard to add these events actually and script them in while people are waiting. And again, these events actually keep the player count of Anime Vanguards relatively high. So, and how I know this, the last piece of evidence and perhaps strongest piece of evidence is with our conversations with developer Valk, basically the main planner of the game. He basically confirmed to us that that 8.5 is going to be quite long. The wait for 9 is going to be quite long. And because of that, they're going to give us a bunch of goodies to farm. Now, that could be familiars, could be other events. And this is going to be while waiting for anniversary, which is very nice. They said, and I quote, I don't want to leave y'all with none to do, which is very nice and very thoughtful of them, to be honest. So that's pretty much it for this video. Just wanted to give you guys an update on all the new familiars most likely getting added while waiting for update 9, because again, update 9 will likely take a hot minute. As to how long it is, I don't know, but I know that update 9 will take quite a while, and we're gonna get a lot of familiars and possibly stuff to farm while waiting. That's pretty much it. Don't forget to like and sub, and I'll see you guys in the next one.